Oh, wow.
Here's my thing. I promised myself to be what I am, a queen.
Tu te regardes dans le miroir, tu te dis, oh my god, I'm so fresh. Like, wow, like, wow, like, wow. Je me kiffe. Et je ne prends pas d'acide sulfurique.
Hi, how you doing? I hope you had a really nice holiday, that Christmas was awesome by your side. Mine wasn't too bad. I live very far from home, but I had the privilege to be remembered by my friends, and they tested me. We talked the entire day, and that made my day. And I was thankful and grateful for that. You know, we are so into our jobs and daily routines nowadays that we didn't really get a chance to talk a lot lately. But thanks to Christmas, I had that opportunity, and we talked, and laughed so much. You saw those 3 women at the beginning of my video. I bet you have questions about who they are, but worry not, that's what we're going to talk about today. We all know 2020 has been a very particular year, but we made it through. And through it all, those women have been my inspiration. That's why I decided to share with you today, so I can push you to dare to do what you love, to be inspired, and to get motivated, because that's what's up. Because that's what we bringing into 2021, motivation. Even though life is not back to normal yet, we can still do what we want to do and move forward towards our dreams. So today we're talking about YSEULT, Amara la Negra, and Lous and the Yakuza. Let's go. Yseult is a French singer, songwriter, performer, and top model with Cameroonian origins. She was born in France in 1994. She felt a special connection with music since her young age, and in 2014, she amazed the audience of the French singing contest La Nouvelle Star with her deep and also beautiful voice. She won the 2nd place at that contest and immediately worked and released her first album under the label Polydor. She recently confessed that she didn't like that album because it wasn't a reflection of her. Today, Yseult is known for her very atypical, raw, and authentic music. In 2019 and 2020, she has actually blessed us with 3 incredible EPs, and the latest one has just been released. She has worked with Olivier Rousteing to celebrate the 75th anniversary of the Balmain Fashion House. More and more people relate to and are connected to her music as she really interact with her fans. She made a special cover of her song Call, which means body, with many of them. It has been a long way from her first album to the type of music that she's making now. That's why it's really important to wonder what has changed from 2014 to 2020 in Yseult's career. Lous and the Yakuza, from her real name Marie-Pierre Kakoma, is a Congolese Belgian born in Congo in 1996. She's a singer, songwriter, performer, and top model. Fashion and art have no secret for her. Her work and video clips can tell. She became popular after the release of her single Dilemme, who won a platinum record in Italy. She was received on the American Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, and she won the Artist of the Year award in Belgium. She has just released her very first album
in October
2020. Diana Danelis de los Santos was born on October 1990 and has been in the entertainment industry her entire life. Known as Amara la Negra, she is an Afro-Latina from the Dominican Republic. Amara is a singer, songwriter, incredible dancer, a writer, and a businesswoman. She has been revealed to a larger audience by her participation to the Love and Hip Hop Miami reality show. The next season starts on January the 4th. Make sure you catch her up there. In fact, she started dancing by the very young age of 4. She has performed for great artists like Celia Cruz, and Celia is actually Amara's role model. De Los Santos wrote 2 books for Black kids to embrace their Blackness and love themselves. She is currently building amazing apartment complexes in her home country, La República Dominicana. She is easily recognizable by her beautiful afro hair and her very well criticized sexiness.
Rock it, he gon' shoot his shot, and I ain't talking free throw. I'ma keep it a yank, so I gotta say, when it comes to me, oh, but you gotta pay. Living life like a holiday, and I get it in the money on top of it. If you ain't with the shit, then get out the way. You ain't know that we poppin', yeah? Get the running, bitch, ain't nothing funny, bitch. Go get my money, bitch. Ándale, ándale. Ándale, ándale. Ándale, ándale, ándale. Ándale, bitch, my money. Ándale, ándale.
Wow, first of all, great accomplishment out there. Amara, Yseult, and Lous probably have different background. They do have different background. They don't have the same story, and they probably haven't faced the same challenges, but they must definitely have a lot in common. They are strong, smart, of course they're talented, and beautiful. What else do you think they have in common? Let me know in the comments. I have found 3 main things that they have in common that you must know. Number one, they fully embrace who they are. Talk about authenticity. I said earlier that it would be interesting to think about what has changed in Yseult's career. Well, the answer is simple. She decided to do it her way.
Now it's time for me to take control.
There were people in her previous team who really had fat phobia. Some were even racist, so they didn't understand her struggle, her story as a plus-size Black woman. She herself couldn't connect to her music at the time.
Put myself aside to do it your way.
So she decided to leave. And you know, when you want to make music and you have the privilege to have a producer and a real team, when you decide to leave it all behind, it's like you acting crazy. So people were like, what are you doing? You're making a huge mistake, da 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 da. And she was like,
I don't give a damn.
yes, girl, because she knew what she wanted. She had a story to tell through her music, the story of her. And that's on being authentic.
Oh, start again, go back to one. I'm running things in my way.
Lous is a very polyvalent person. She sings, she dances, she draws. Yes, she does it all. Like she said herself,
Je pense que si on m'écoutait, on comprendrait à quel point je suis simple.
meaning
J'aime beaucoup
I
de
am
choses,
not
c'est
complicated. I just happen to love a lot of things. And I do not want to be put in a box because that's what people tend to do. The Yakuza always knew she wanted to make music. She couldn't keep any job because she was always kept writing songs or daydreaming about her career. She has been homeless, has experienced how terrible it was, especially when you're a woman. That's what she shares in her songs, her experiences, her feelings about being African, dark-skinned, a woman. She shares her feeling and her story about being a dark-skinned African woman loving Japanese culture and trying to find herself through her broken parts. I ain't gonna lie, I was shocked at first by Amara's sexiness because that was new to me and that was against many things that I have been taught in my culture. So seeing women exposing themselves like that and being unapologetically themselves, the amount of confidence needed to do that is huge. That's why I really admire her and I love her because she chose to be herself. That's so beautiful for me, being your true self. She is not trying to please anybody. She is not trying to fit in. She's just live by nature, by her true nature, and that's beautiful. Today I am so thankful because I grew and now I understand more things, different ways of thinking, different cultures, because things are done differently in every single culture. I don't judge people based on their appearance or because of their job or whatever, or based on such superficial things, okay? Because I want to know the real you. I want to know the real you. Show me your true colors. Show me your true colors. That's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. Your true colors are beautiful like a rainbow. Stop demonizing people because they were not like me. That one I really learned to do there. We should stop categorizing people or putting people into boxes. If you do this, you're good. If you do that, you're bad. No, because good people can do bad things. And can bad people do good things? I don't know. So let's stop demonizing people because they do things differently or because they don't do things the same way that we do. We all different. Amara's best friend is her mom and they have been homeless too. And the funny thing about this is that happened when Amara was already known. She was already famous when they became homeless. And she's not even trying to hide it. She's being authentic.
Después del live, ahí mismo, yo estuve homeless, yo estuve viviendo en mi carro por 3 meses. ¿De qué sirve ser famoso si no utilizas tu plataforma para ayudar a aquellos que te apoyan?
¿Alguna vez te han acosado, Amara?
Sé tú que en definitiva tu vida es tuya y el día que tú te mueras nadie se va a morir contigo.
Now the second thing that they have in common, their determination. Number third thing that they all have in common that you must know is that Amara, Lous, and Yseult are all bilingual team. As you can see, Amara speaks Spanish and English. Yseult speaks French and English. Lous can speak French, English, Swahili because her mom is from Rwanda. She speaks a little bit of Lingala and she can also speak Japanese.
Oh.
So guys, who's your favorite one so far? I have said a lot about them and there's still so more to know. But I want to say this. Do you know that they use their platform not just for music but to be advocates? They advocate for their community and for minorities. Do you know that they were among the protests who peacefully walked and asked for justice for Adama Traore and George Floyd back in May? Yes, they organized and walked for justice. We had Yseult in Paris, Lous in Brussels, and Amara in Miami. Yseult tells the story of what it is to be a plus-size black woman in today's society. She's breaking down the codes and the norms and fighting for inclusion and more representation. Lous advocates and represents dark-skinned women, black women. She fights for human rights, and she wants union instead of division. She also wants men to understand that women are not their enemies. So, bros, we're not your enemy. And Amara, of course, is the voice of all the Black people in the Latin community. She talks about the lack of representation and the racism they're all going through. Even in the Black community, there's still colorism.
My name is Amara La Negra, and I am proud to say that I am Afro-Latina. What does it mean to be Afro-Latina? It just means that I come from African descent. As you can see, I am Black, but culturally, I am Latina. I am Dominican. My parents are from the Caribbean. I grew up only speaking Spanish. Then in school, I learned English. It was funny to me to know that people didn't know that there was such a thing as Black people who spoke Spanish. I went to this event and this little girl comes up to me. She might have been like maybe 6 years old or something, and she comes with her mom. She ran to me and then she just hugged me so tight and she started crying. And she was like, I always thought that I was ugly and they bully me in school because I'm dark, because I'm Black, and you make me feel pretty. I want to be like you. That little girl doesn't even know how she impacted my life just with that moment that we shared together.
Lous and the Yakuza has just released her first album. Yay! Make some noise! Yseult has released a new EP. It's called Brut, meaning raw. And it is raw. It is actually very raw. My God, you guys should stream the music. You should listen to every single song on the album or EP. It's so deep, so interesting. Give yourself a chance to listen to that. It's okay. Go and stream the music. You can find them on all the music streaming app, Spotify, YouTube Music, Deezer, etc.
Sombre dans la plaine, de joy. La lune éclaire nos corps à corps, impossible de nous louper. Nos va-et-vient s'accélèrent, un baby de boum boum dans la poitrine, boum boum dans la mer que de joy. Il m'attaque avec le corps pour obtenir mon cœur. Il veut se la jouer solo, un bail de Charlie Parker.
I want to hear from you in the comment section. Let me know what you thought about this video. Did you know any of them? Did you know Amara, Yseult, or Lous? What is your favorite song from them? Is there anything you would love me to talk about? Just let me know whatever you think, okay? And also, I want to know if you were empowered or inspired by them, because that was my intention by willing to talk about them. I want them to inspire you to dare and believe in your dreams. I wanted them to make you realize that dreams come true. So I want you to dare like Yseult did. And I want you to keep believing in yourself, to keep believing that you can do it, like Lous did. And I want you to believe that you are beautiful, that you are amazing, that you are gorgeous, that you deserve the world, just like Amara. That dream that you have is valid. Stop procrastinating and start working on it. Dare to believe in you, in that dream. Start manifesting it, because it's possible. It is hard, but not impossible. You can make it. My wish for you and for all of us is good health this year. So go and take care of yourself. Happy New Year. Wishing you all the best. Oh, make sure you like this video. Please like this video to support me. And yes, I'm reading. Like this video and share it with your loved ones. And if you like my vibes and if you like me, subscribe to my channel. Okay, wish you the best. Bye.